What's going on, guys? Farid here. So as you guys can see from the title of the video, those of you that want to buy a Toyota Supra like this one, I'm just gonna give you guys some cool little features that you should know about before you buy your Toyota Supra. Hopefully this can be like a deal breaker if you want to buy one. Honestly, these are cool features, so this should make you want to buy one. And some of them are kind of like annoying features. So stay tuned for the annoying ones because I know you guys probably want to see those. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so don't mind my wife. She's in the car right now with Muñeca. If you guys don't know, Muñeca is the little dog. Let me show you guys. She's our little doggy. She's super old though. She's like 12 years old, but you can see she's pretty cute. But yeah, guys, she's just gonna be chilling in there. Those of you guys that don't know, this is my 2020 Toyota Supra. I have a couple things done to it aesthetically. As you guys can see, it has some pretty wide wheels on. I've made a video about it. You guys can check it out. That was my last video. So I'm just gonna show you guys some cool little things that the Toyota Supra has that you guys might not know, and hopefully you guys want to buy one after this video. Okay, guys, these are not going to be in any particular order, so bear with me, but I'm just going to try to remember what are the cool features. So the first thing is going to be these mirrors right here, guys. The cool thing about these mirrors is that you can fold them manually. So let me show you guys what I mean. Hi there. No, don't get out. No, don't get out. Just stay right here for a little bit, okay? Here, let me hold her. So what I mean by that is you can manually fold these by pressing this button right here. As you guys can see, this button right here, you press it and they basically just fold in just like that, guys. The cool thing about that is if you're gonna get into something that's kind of tight and you're worried about like hitting your mirrors, you can fold them and they're gonna stay folded. And then another cool thing about that is if you forget about them, like let's say you just forget about it, once you start driving, they're gonna automatically go back. That's a little safety feature. Nevertheless, like it's actually a pretty cool feature. And I use it a lot, guys, because like we get Starbucks a lot, me and my wife, so I use this feature a lot to try to get closer to the little, to the window, because my car is pretty low, so I have to get a little closer. All right, guys, so another cool feature about the Supra that, well, you guys probably already know, is it's a hatch. So that's something that I really like, guys. A lot of sport cars have a trunk, and the thing with the trunk, guys, is some of them don't have as much trunk space, so you gotta kind of compromise and stuff. But with the Supra, you actually have a lot of trunk space because it's a hatch, and you can put like pretty big things. One time, me and my wife, we went to Vegas, and we had like some pretty big luggage, and we were able to take it in the Supra. As you guys can see right now, I have like a couple things in here. This little Camaro, it's for my mom. She actually owns one of these Camaros. I'm gonna give it to her. Now I have this mask. I used it to take some pictures. I'll put a little bit of photos up so you guys can see them. But yeah, guys, as you guys can see in here, there is quite a bit of space. It's not like crazy amount, but for a sports car, it's quite a bit of space. The thing is, I did have a lot more space on my FRS, and that did actually just have a trunk. But that's because the FRS was a 4-seater, and you could put the seats down, and basically you can put a lot more stuff. So that's the only thing that I miss, guys, is that the FRS had 4 seats and you could fit a lot of things in there. But honestly, like, this is a Supra, like what else do you want, you know what I mean? Another cool feature that it has, guys, is the exhaust. So the exhaust actually has valves that open and close. So what I mean by that is you can have the exhaust be really quiet, and then you can have it be really loud by factory. So basically you can have like, you basically already have a modified exhaust from the factory. And let me tell you guys, it is pretty loud. I'll show you guys some clips right now. But yeah, it's pretty loud, guys. And then the normal mode is pretty good. I usually use regular mode when you know, I'm trying to save gas, or when, you know, I pass a cop or something like that. And that's another cool feature, is that you actually have that option to open and close the valves. But keep in mind that if you do buy aftermarket exhausts, you have to buy them with the valve like attachment, because if not, then you're not gonna have that feature anymore. So as you guys can see right now, it's in regular mode. So when you press this button right here, it's gonna come up with these lines right here, and it's gonna say sport mode. The suspension's gonna handle a little bit better, and it's going to shift faster. And also when you're on the highway, like if you're on the freeway, it's not going to shift all the way up to the 8th speed. It's just gonna keep it at 7th speed, because it's the sport mode, so it wants you to go faster. But one thing that I recommend, guys, is don't keep it in sport mode when you're just cruising at like 80 miles per hour, because then you're just wasting gas. You know, just take off the sport mode if you're just gonna be cruising in the freeway or something, and you know, just leave it like that. And once you get in the streets, that's what I do. Once you get in the streets, I put it in sport mode, and we're good to go. Yeah? Chilling. Are you scared of the rain? Hello? She's admiring the rain, I think. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna put her head out the window so she can get kind of... Okay. Well, not her head, but you know what I mean. A ver. Oh, okay. Much to think about with the little pata. She's like... You enjoying the rain, muñeca? Much to think about. She said, yeah. She said she's gonna enjoy the rain today. Alone, yeah. Usually she's like really scared of the rain, but today she's kind of like... she's fine. Yeah. Inside the house, she gets anxiety. Yeah, another cool feature about the Supra, guys, is you see all these buttons right here? You can actually assign them to a certain thing that you want. So let me just explain. Let's say you want this tab right here, the communication tab, to be your 6th button. All you have to do is just hold the button down, and then it tells you right there, not assigned, and you press it again. Press and hold to save selection, so you hold it, and then now it's set to the communication. Let's just say I'm on, you know, my Google Maps, and I want to go into the communication tab. I just press it, and it basically just goes on it. And you could do it with any. I have my media one set to number 1, and all the other ones I don't even have them set, because I just don't use them. If you're gonna buy a Supra, guys, just know that you have all these buttons to play around with. All right, guys, so another cool feature, and it only comes in the 3.0 premium, is the heads-up display. If you guys are getting the 3.0 premium, you guys are going to get the heads-up display. So the heads-up display is basically a display that comes up right here. So let me show you guys. I'm gonna turn on the car. Actually, let me turn it on sport mode. Turn on the car. So as you guys can see, you can kind of see it. It's kind of hard to tell, guys. So yeah, guys, you can kind of see it right there. It's the heads-up display. I know it's kind of flashing, but yeah, it's right there. And the cool thing about this one is that it reads the signs. So wherever you're going, it's gonna tell you the speed limit right over here on this left side. So you guys can kind of see it says speed limit 45 miles per hour, and then it tells you guys how fast you're gonna go. If you're using your like media buttons over here, it's gonna come up. So if you press this button, this is the button to change the music and all that. You're gonna see it pop up right there. So watch. So you kind of see it right there. It's a little blurry, but you can kind of see it. And then if you guys do turn that off, the heads-up display comes down here. So anything that would come up in the heads-up display is gonna be on this side right here on the right. Alright, guys, so the mirrors, when you have them folded like this, when you go, I believe it's over 10 miles per hour, they're gonna unfold. So watch, I'll show you guys. So you're gonna go, and then you don't have to unfold them. It's just they're just gonna fold back. Watch. Yeah, see, there you go. So they unfold back at, I think that was 20 miles per hour. For those of you that don't know much about the Supra, that it actually has a wireless charger down here. So it's actually pretty badass, because you know, you can put your phone down here, and if it has the wireless charging feature, you can just charge your phone wirelessly. I've used it many times, guys, but one downside of this is it makes your phone like freaking, like, it makes it really hot. So that's the only thing, guys, is that it makes it really hot. Even if you have it here for like 5 to 10 minutes, it gets really hot, and that's pretty annoying. I've seen a lot of people on like forums like take this out and make this like a little like a storage thing. Another thing is that the Supra has some pretty nice body lines, guys. So what I mean by that is that it just looks like really beautiful, and it looks like a wide body basically. And then the cool thing about that is that they had to develop a machine to be able to bend this quarter panel right here so that it can form the way the Supra forms. So they literally had to develop one just for the Supra, guys, and that says a lot. So that makes the Supra look like really badass. And you know, honestly, like, I'm pretty sure most of you can agree is that this Supra looks like really unique from like any other car on the road, guys. It looks wide body, especially when you put the fenders, like the aftermarket fenders over here on this side. When you put those like other fenders that kind of pop out a little bit more, it looks like a wide body car. Like, literally, it looks pretty badass. You guys can, I'll put a picture on here real quick just so you guys can see what I mean. But you can make this car look really nice. All right, guys, so the last thing about the Supra that I want you guys to know, one of the things that everybody buys these Supras for is because of the engine and because of the power you can get for like a little bit of money. What I mean by that, guys, is you could literally push out like at least 500 horsepower off of this Supra just with like a downpipe, a tune, and you know, an exhaust. So it's like pretty badass, guys, how we can get a car that's under, let's say, $50,000, $60,000, and you can get something that can compete with a lot of the cars out there that are like $70,000 to $80,000, which is pretty badass, guys. So yeah, touching on that, guys, I'm just gonna show you guys the engine because that's, you know, one of the selling points for the Supra. I'll show you guys real quick. Oh, and that's basically another cool feature is that it literally has a big ass hood, guys. Like, the fenders, they go all on the side right here, and it looks like freaking dope. So you can see, like, yeah, the hood is just badass all in itself. But yeah, guys, this is the engine. I do have a aftermarket carbon fiber engine cover right here. It's pretty dirty right now, but yeah, like, I'm telling you guys, you guys can push out a lot of horsepower just by, you know, changing the intake, changing the downpipe, and getting an exhaust and a tune. You can push out a lot of freaking power off of this Supra, and it's really badass, guys. So I haven't done it yet because I'm waiting for the manual Supra. So for those of you that want to see the manual Supra, and you know, I'm gonna try my best to get my hands on it as soon as I can, guys. Obviously, I'm going to put this one back to stock, and I'm gonna get the other one and put all the stuff that this one has on the other one. And you know, we're obviously gonna be doing way different things in the future, guys. I do have a lot of plans for this car, and yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just gonna be like a quick video, you know, for those of you that don't really know much about the Supra or just wanted to watch cool things about the Supra. So yeah, give this video a like, guys, if you guys like it, and subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.